will fly.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Miss Billy. Welcome to my channel. So with this being my first video, I kind of wanted to go ahead and take the opportunity to introduce myself to everyone and to kind of give you guys a background of where my parents came from, what I do for a living. But while we're doing all that, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys how I do my fried chicken wings. I know. A lot of y'all probably like, fried chicken wings, girl, you could have did better than that, okay? But I promise you that this fried chicken wing recipe is going to be off the chain, okay? It's simple ingredients, but full of flavors. So for my ingredients, I have flour, chicken bouillon, sugar, garlic salt and garlic powder, and some liquid seasoning, or you can use Maggie seasoning, whatever that floats your boat, okay? So in this bowl, I already have some chicken wings that's already been washed. I have about 10 pieces in there because, you know, I went to Walmart and all y'all hoarding stuff. So that's all I can get right now is 10 pieces of chicken wings. So in this, I'm going to be seasoning with all the stuff that I just told you about. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys right now, I'm not good with measuring things. I've been cooking for a long time now. I'm a mother of 5 kids, so most of the time I don't have time to be measuring things out. I eyeball a lot of my stuff, and most of the time, you know, I season to taste. So y'all gonna have to bear with me. So I'm gonna try to tell you guys what my ratios are as I season it, but you know, you're gonna have to bear with me, you know. Okay, so with these chicken wings, I'm going to go ahead and put about 2 teaspoons of this chicken bouillon. And before we go ahead and put more ingredients in here, I want to go ahead and tell you guys, this is the season. This is a chicken bouillon that I use. It's the Asian kind of flavor chicken bouillon. You can actually find it on Amazon if you want to, but I usually go to the Asian market and I get it from there. It's a lot cheaper than Amazon. So 2 teaspoons of that chicken bouillon, about a half teaspoon of sugar, because you want to kind of balance that saltiness and the sweetness together. So for the flour, I'm gonna do about 1 tablespoon of flour. I don't put that much flour in it because I don't want it to be a thick base or too crunchy, I guess you would say. I don't know if I mentioned, but corn starch is another thing that I use. If you want to have a crunchy type of chicken wings, use corn starch. So I put about 1 teaspoon of that in. And for my garlic salt, I'm gonna put about half a teaspoon of that in there. Half teaspoon. And for my garlic powder, this is how I make it like a garlicky flavor, is with another half teaspoon, put the garlic powder in there. So with the liquid seasoning, because your garlic salt is already salty enough, put about, I'll say 3 pumps of this seasoning in there. You can use Maggies, or you can use this one right here, or any type of seasoning liquid. And I have my glove here, and I'm just gonna mix it up. You can actually use black pepper in here too, but I don't really see the purpose of black pepper in my chicken wings. Most of the time my kids be like, oh, there's something on, you know, the chicken, I don't want to eat it. So I tend to just go ahead and take away the pepper. So in the pot, I already have my oil It's been warming up. So as I'm mixing this thing up and waiting for my oil to get hot. So my full name is Villapon. My maiden last name is Pankamsao. Like I said, my parents, they migrated from Laos to California back in 1989. And so I'm full Laotian. So I was born in California with my twin sister, and with everything going on at that moment in my family's life with the whole gang and all that, my parents left California and came to North Carolina, where they settled, and up until today they still settle in a little small village called Samtong Village. For everyone that's asking, like, where is she getting her southern twang from, that's why. I was raised in North Carolina, born in California, and like I said before, I'm a mother of 5. For somebody that said that they weren't gonna have not one children, I ended up with 5. So I do have a set of twins. Like I said before, I'm a twin myself, so it is genetics with us. I actually enlisted into the military at the age of 20, and I still serve my country until today. At the time that I enlisted, I did have 2 kids at the time. I was a teen mother at the age of 15. My oldest daughter is 13 right now. And so my job right now with the military, I am a human resource specialist. So sorry about that. My daughter ended up calling me, so she ended up cutting my video. So let me show you how my chicken wings look like right now. It's not heavily coated, like it's not that much flour in it, and that's how I like it, because with the cornstarch, it's gonna make the skin extra crispy, and that's how I like my chicken wings. I don't know how you guys like y'all's, but this is how I like mine. If you guys want it to be more crispy with like a thicker coat, then you can go ahead and add a little bit more flour into your recipe. But I personally like my my skin to be the crunchy part. So like I said, I've been serving for about 8 years now. January will be 9 years. I have 5 kids. I have a set of twins, like I said before. My oldest is 13. My son will be 10 this year. My twins will be 7 in October, and my baby just turned 3. So y'all can imagine how crazy my house be. Right now it's not crazy because they asleep, and this is the only time that I have to record all of this is when they asleep. Okay, so don't get used to it in my future videos, because it ain't gonna be this this quiet. Okay, so let me check on this oil. Okay, so it's hot enough, so go ahead and throw your chicken wings in. So at a young age, I love cooking. I mean, I'm talking about at the age of 7, I was in the kitchen watching my mom cook. And at a young age, it was just like, if you Laos, you know, like when you have a party or anything like that going on, there's gonna be somebody in the kitchen making some tamahong, some papaya salad, some som tam, you know what I'm saying? And I was that kid that was always in the kitchen at any type of party trying to make some papaya salad. So that's how I knew at a young age that I love cooking, is I stayed in the kitchen with my mom. And every time my mom did something, I always ask her, hey, what are you doing? What is that? And that's what drove me. Oh, hello. So I spoke too quick. My kids just woke up from their nap and they're sitting around watching me do this video now. So with that being said, yeah, like I was saying, I didn't know whether to make my video about cooking, whether it was about fashion, eating, beauty. It's just gonna be a little bit about Villy. I'm just gonna give y'all a little glimpse of how I do things on a regular. I mean, I get a lot of questions, you know, being in the military and being a full-time mom, how do you do it? Well, this is your chance to find out how I do this on a daily. I'm gonna tell you now, it's not easy. Everyone deal with things differently, and with me, I take it a day at a time. Being in the military has definitely been it's been a journey for me, because at moments in time, I actually felt like wanting to get out, because I felt like the military took away from my family more than it did, and it wasn't worth it. But at the end result, it is worth it. Is it hard to, you know, pack up your stuff and leave your family for over a year? Absolutely. I mean, you know, it's one of those sacrifices that I'm willing to take, because at the end, I know it's gonna be worth it, whether it's for my family or for me. You know, everything I do, I always think about them, and so it's a challenge. But yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. Like, y'all tell me what y'all wanna know about me. I feel like life has been interesting. My kids over here looking at me crazy right now. So any helpful tips on how I can better this video, y'all let me know. I'm just kind of going through the motion right now. All right, y'all, so this is how the chicken wing is looking like right now. It's like a golden color. It's almost done. Probably gonna be pulling it out in like the next 30 seconds. So I started pulling the chicken wing out. This is the how it looks like right now. It's a perfect golden brown color. Yes, baby. So I know a lot of y'all probably go to like them Thai restaurants or whatever, and y'all be ordering them chicken wings. Look, this is how you do it at home, okay? I promise you, you ain't gonna have to go order them expensive ass chicken wings anymore. Y'all can just do it at home. Look at that golden brown color, y'all. Promise you, this shit's gonna be delicious though. Now you want it to kind of drain all that oil off of it, and once you pull it out, just kind of let it rest for a few seconds, so then the all that that skin just kind of hardens up. So there you go. Look at that. Look at that. So this is the result of my fried chicken wings. It's a perfectly golden brown color. If you like this video, make sure you like it, share it, and make sure you subscribe to this channel. Until next time, I'll see y'all later.